morning, everybody. Colleen here. Thank you for stopping by. I have a few things to show you today. Some of them were made a little bit ago. The envelopes I sat down this morning unexpectedly and just pulled out some envelopes and started having some fun because I wasn't feeling any direction today. So I thought, hey, these turned out pretty fun. They were quick, and I thought I would show you the finished results. And then I have a couple little other journals I made that aren't overly involved, but this is a kit that I purchased a few weeks ago, and I just instantly printed it, sat down, started to cut it out, and I just made I made one signature journal full of the kit itself, and I just loved the colors. And then I topped it with this 3-page foldy thing I made quite a while ago that was sitting in a bin, which I had forgotten about. So I decided to decorate it up and made a bunch of journal cards suitable to the kit itself, just for some fun. So that's what I'll show you. So let's start with this. This is just a basic envelope, because you know I like my envelopes. That's a bit too big. So it's just an envelope like this. This one has a window, this one does not. And all I did is I sat down and I started cutting out, I had some scraps in a bin. As you can see, like here's a corner piece of this scrap I cut into the corner. I made a pocket. Like as you can see here, there is a pocket here. And I made a pocket here just for some extra tags. And then I just cut some weird shapes to cover the envelope, the front of the envelope, embellished it with the butterfly. And then I made a journal card out of a printable. I cut it down and added a little whale tail tab. It fits in there beautifully. It's a nice size journal card. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you. This does not need a tutorial. I know most of you make these probably in your sleep, so I just thought I would show you what I sat down to. Sometimes if you don't have a goal or a direction, and you just take your scissors and some paper and you start cutting and you grab envelopes, I find lots of fun things happen, and this was one of them. So that is that. And this one here was just a black envelope itself. I didn't embellish it except the front here. Added a little tag tuck. This is a cute printable I purchased this morning. I went to her Etsy shop. Saturday Stamper has a page of postal tags, which I just fell in love with because I love tags. And this is collaged. This was a collage 8x11 I had done a while back on cardstock. Cut it down, and I just added a tab. So it's a good size journaling card as well. So I just love doing things like this sometimes. And that's that. So like I said, you don't need a tutorial. You can see what I did there. Not hard. Just start using your scissors and create, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this was, like I said, a super fun kit by Junk with Steph. And I enclosed it with a piece of black tulle. And this was an added piece that I put on the top of this journal, which I'll show you as well. But I did a tutorial on this. These are just 3 pieces of copy paper. I folded them and I created some journaling pockets and whatnot. Yeah, so if you're interested, check back some of my videos ago, and it'll show you how to fold this. In fact, this was the one I made, but I made a boo-boo. The one I show you on the tutorial, I think I show you how to do it properly, because it flips out one more time, but I sewed the wrong side. But anyway, it works, as you can see. So I open it up this way, and I added these large cardstock journaling cards. So there's lots of space. Look at this. I just fell in love with this kit. It's a grunge kit. And it's, I thought, just an added little fun touch to the one signature journal that I made. Usually I make larger journals, but I'll tell you what, I did have some fun making just one signature. And this is the back. Look at this. Look at these images. Aren't they adorable? I just love it. And I just, you know, added some, I like to leave some of the thread from sewing, just gives it a bit of that, you know, the grungy feel. And this is the actual journal. So like I said, it's one signature. Very, very nice. I didn't even want to embellish the front. That's why I thought this looked kind of nice, and it adds a bunch more journaling spots. So just going to go through it real quick. I used a lot of my junk at home too. Used it up to get rid of my stash. It's not difficult. Just took my sewing machine and added some fabrics and made some collage page edges for texture. Little pocket here, some journaling cards. Use some of my coffee dyed paper for journaling as well. Yeah, it was fun. I've had these around forever. So for the page edge, I just love taking bits and pieces of book pages and whatnot and just sewing to the edge of the page. Kind of adds a nice little look, and you can tuck some things in it. Did some texturing there. This is a pocket I made. Here, I'll take all these tags out so you can have a glance at this pocket. So I just cut down, this is probably 2 different printables, and I cut different shapes down to create that sort of, probably a shabby grunge pocket look. Sewed around, and so you've got a pocket back there. You've got a pocket here, and here. And there's one more pocket somewhere in all this. Where would that be? Maybe there's just 2 back there. But I thought that kind of looked cute. And this is the center of the signature again. Took a couple printables, cut them down. Gave it the jagged look. Just added some nice journaling spots. Journaling cards make great spaces for thoughts and whatnot. This obviously isn't part of the kit, but in this I sewed a few little cards together just to, I don't know. Sometimes I do things like that, whatever I feel like doing in the moment. But yeah, I love the images. So this was just a cut down piece of paper. And again, some collaging, and I used some of this, I know you all get these, I think you get onions in them or other fruits and vegetables. I just keep these little bags because, like, you can see how they make some fun little layer textures and stuff. And I just put a bunch of sewing. This I made out of 2 pieces of scrap. Made a little banner, took a couple pieces of paper, and I just glued them together. I think I forgot to sew them actually. I left space for journaling. This was an Amity Bloom from the Amity Bloom kit that I showed you prior. I thought it looked kind of cute in there. Throw in a little floral. There's no rules to art, in my opinion. And this was I don't know if I got it off Pinterest or what, but I found it in my drawer, so I cut it down, made a pocket, took a piece of paper, folded it, becomes a journaling spot, and that's the back. So that's that. I think that it was fun, super fun. And like I said, it was literally, I purchased the kit one evening quite a few weeks ago. I sat down and I made this right away because I just loved the kit so much. And I didn't have the time to make an in-depth journal like I tend to, which I have a couple to show you as well. I'm going to do one more show right now. something I had not purchased. I started to make this long ago, and I finally finished it. I sit down to doing it here and there, and I finally finished it. So I found the front is kind of interesting. I've never done such an embellishment before, but I'm really trying to use up my stuff, my stash, my scraps, my this, that, and the other thing. I realized, did some organizing this weekend, and I have too much stuff. So this is just some off, like beigeish colored tulle, because I think it's suitable to the color theme of this front anyway. And then there's some layered background paper. This is just a variegated piece of cardboard and some more layering underneath. And these I've had for a little while, a few years actually. I got a few of these. I think I went to, I don't know if it was Winners, Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but I didn't really know why I was wanting to buy them, but I did. And here's one. I used it for an embellishment, and I hand sewed the little button on. So I thought that was kind of cute actually in the end, and it's a twine binding. So here we go. Just a bunch of, like I said, this was a journal made over time. I had no real theme in mind. Excuse me. So it's just a bunch of stuff I have laying around. But these you'll see some really old, thicker postcards that I bought from an antique shop that is nearby my home, and I made some pockets. Did some experiments, so you'll see in this journal some of my experiments of sewing cereal bags together, but using them as pockets, tag pockets. And just some paper and some coffee dyed, and I used a lot of fabrics for pieces of fabric for tabs, and each kind of page I tried to kind of color coordinate, but nothing really coordinates throughout as a whole. But this is another postcard. So yeah, fun stuff. Make sure you're in frame here. I'm in frame. Again, some more of the onion bag or whatever. It is just some texturing, some side belly bands. I call these side page belly bands. Some fabric and a button. And this is that Amity Bloom envelope thingy I made a while ago, and I attached it to the page, so it's a flip out, and also it flips out this way. And there's lots of fun things you can do and add to and journal on. There's also lots of room to continue to embellish. This is a postcard. Isn't that pretty? This was from a friend, Alice. If you're watching, Alice, hi. And so here is another Amity Bloom envelope. Like I said, you've seen these, but I decided to add it to this particular journal. And then I had these little, I make these little paperclip ribbons out of fabric. Fast and simple. Some more fabric tabs, belly band, one of those postcards. Amity Bloom. I must have put all of those 4 that I showed you. I won't take it off, but it folds out and up, and there's pocket tucks and stuff. Bingo cards, some fabric. So you can just take fabrics and just add them to your journals. I just love it. I love the look. Tactile. Some of these these are not removable elements. I just attach them. Cute. This is from KB and Friends. Love her. She does a lot of retro printables. You do what you want. Add photos. Some layering. I like torn edges. And this is just like a conglomeration of stuff that I added. Pieces of tab and some fabric. Another postcard, journal card. I like using postcards for pockets too. And this is super cute. Can you just even imagine? Look at this passport. How cute is this passport? It's so adorable. It's tiny. And I just thought it fit in here beautifully. This is a cluster. It's not removable, but this tag is, so. Just some coffee dyed, folded up. You can use for journaling spot. Some texture layering. And we have here postcard. I added some color coordinated half pearl. I'm not sure what you call these, but I just coffee dye another spot for journaling. You never have too much spots for journaling, too many spots. And this is the last signature right here. Some cardstock paper. There's a lot of cardstock, so it's sturdy. I love this. Look at the grill. Perfect. And another envelope. Nice old sturdy postcards. Love it. And this, I guess, is a flip up. And another Amity Bloom. Look at that. Lots of journaling spots in these Amity Bloom creations I made. Nice belly band. Another card. Postcard. You can see that it's like, you know, the older color look. It's already got that. And this is it. This is the last page. So this here is just a corner cluster. This is actually made out of a cereal box, this tag, so it's super sturdy. Added some ribbon and add a little journaling card tuck right there. And I added a few book pages in German, because why not? I have this really old, cool German book. I bought it at a thrift store, and it's just awesome. Little eyelet design there, and added some twine. And that is that. So that is the second journal. I wanted to quickly show you. I do have one more, which I'm not going to do today because I think 2 is enough. But I just thought it was time to show these off, since I finished this one actually, I think yesterday. So if anyone's interested, I'm going to link my email below. And I've been selling my journals actually very successfully through PayPal. It's a simple way to do it. So if you're interested at all, you can get a hold of me through my email. Like I said, I'll link it down below. I appreciate you guys so much, your support, your encouragement, your enthusiasm. I love that you have chosen to spend some time with me, and I have a lot of fun. I know that you're all avid crafters, and I just appreciate you very, very much. I just wanted to add that again because I think you're all pretty wonderful. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say have a good day, and I will see you soon. Take care.